Yeah, that was right after the season, and Jarret Stoll, unfortunately, I think ran into what happens a lot, where, unfortunately players go to party, and Vegas is the kind of town where that kind of stuff happens, and generally you don't get caught, right? So I think
Los Angeles Kings center was accused of having cocaine and ecstasy at the Las Vegas Strip Club Resort swimming pool in April. Security guards at the MGM Grand Hotel Wet Republic Pool Complex were conducting a routine search where they found what investigators believe was 3.3 grams of cocaine and several capsules in the back pocket of Stoll's shorts. How do you get away from that? How do you defend it? And what do you?
I don't think you can defend it, Frank. You got a plea bargain.
100%.
Know whether he'll ever play
100%.
Really? You don't think Jarret Stoll will ever play hockey again after that? I don't know. I mean,
but I don't know how you can't hang him for it. But
right.
Oh, I think he's going to get hung for it. Ben Johnson got hung in the Olympics, and Carl Lewis did not, for the allegation that he was on steroids, right?
Yeah.
And I think that Bettman will intervene and hang him for it.
I think he might get suspended. I don't think his NHL career is over, though. I do think you'll see Jarret Stoll play.
His NHL career is not over, but I think he'll get a massive suspension and a massive fine.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
His $4 million a year career is over.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's eliminated any supply and demand situation he ever had, because now he's on bended knee for work.
Yeah, he's lost all his leverage, right? He's got to pretty much accept his fate and sort of crow and hope that he gets another opportunity.
Leverage is a bullshit word, Eric. Leverage is a bullshit word. He's lost all his credibility.
Yep.
As an athlete for the NHL.
Even though, like I said at the beginning of this, I'm sure there's a lot of other NHL players that have gone to Vegas in the off-season and partied with drugs that haven't been caught.
There's a lot of politicians, many of them were around, but Nixon got caught. I'm just telling you that he's lost his credibility as a brand in the NHL. That's my modest view.
Well, he was very careless and very irresponsible.
Absolutely.
And that's retrospective analysis on my part, but you don't walk around in your shorts, casual clothes, and have 3.2 ounces of cocaine and some capsules in your pocket.
No, it's idiotic.
Yeah, you leave it in your hotel room if that's it. I have not experienced that, and
no one thought you had.
Can I tell you this, guys? I'm a big fan of Mr. Stoll. Big fan. I'm very disappointed. First of all, not that it was idiotic that he was carrying it in his pants and being extremely pompous about it, right?
Yeah.
He's actually a user.
Well, Frank, I think we'd be naive, unfortunately, to think that there aren't a lot of players in the NHL that haven't dabbled in cocaine or use it in the off season. I'm not going to go out and say what percentage do, but I will say he's definitely not the only person doing something like that.
Yeah, but I don't think we can write it off to that, Eric.
No, and I'm not writing it off, but you can't say, he's the only person in the NHL that would do this. I just think he's the one guy that got caught. There are probably a number of others who probably saw this story like, oh my God, things was a lot more careful.
Putting everybody in the same bowl. I don't care. I'm talking about a very, very talented player.
Yeah.
Coming from a great family, a great player. I'm very, very, very disappointed in him.
Oh, and that's fair, and that's totally fair. I just don't think we can say he's the only guy in the NHL that's dabbled in.
I don't care about the other guys. I mean, he got caught. Nixon got caught. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm with you.
Sure.
I think, Eric, in fairness to you and to
Bettman is going to make an example of him. I don't think he's going to get away with this.
Oh, he's not going to get away with it. No.
But professional athletics is nothing more than a reflection as a microcosm of our society. So if 32-year-old guys are taking cocaine and carrying capsules in their pockets and they don't play anything, there's going to be players in the NHL that are going to do it because they don't have the intelligence.
That's right.
the respect for the game or respect for themselves, allow that to happen.
Absolutely.